Greetings and salutations. We're back to looking at episodes, films. We're back to talking about anime-based films that we've come to look back with nostalgia. And this time, looking at Millennium Actress. Directed by Satoshi Kon. And what was this film about? Well, the film was loosely based on the lives of actress Satoshi Hara and Hideko Takamine. It tells the story of two documentary filmmakers investigating the life of a retired acting legend, as she tells them the story of her life. The borderline between cinema and reality gradually become blurred. And what does that mean when the borderline become between cinema and reality? Basically, in the film, she ends up getting a witch's curse put on her, in which she will wait for a man who she ended up meeting. Basically, she was trying to keep her a key that he had given her.
難儀なとこで隠居暮らしとは偏屈なバーハンやな。今度言ったら殺すぞ。
はじめまして、藤原千代子です。
And basically, the witch says you shall be a slave to love forever. So she's always trying to find this guy whenever she can. And the investigators, the journalists, they are basically trying to film her talking about her story. But when she's talking about her story, they basically get transported. Whenever she's talking about a certain topic, it's like they are there with them.
でしたか。鍵の君を置くために。
そう。私、一目あの人に会いたいんです。
And I gotta say that is a great use of story, in that instead of just her telling the story and say it was in 1776 on this day I filmed this, that, and then you go but it has more of a dramatic in that, in a way, they are almost affecting the story in a way. And yeah, I find this story rather, in a way, fascinating, and at the same time rather dramatic. In a way, an actress has been doing so many roles, and in a way, and I do think it's fascinating in that it's loosely based on two actresses, and actually has one of them was Hara, and I did one of her films that she's most known for was Tokyo Story, which was basically about a group of family members seeing their parents one last time.
お母さんも喜んどったよ。東京であんたんとこへ泊めてもらおうて、いろいろ親切にしてもらおうて。
いいえ、何にもお構いできませんで。
いや、お母さん言うとったよ。あの晩が一番嬉しかった言うて。私からもお礼を言うよ。ありがとう。
いいえ。
Before their passing, and yeah, I gotta say, the film in a way, both does fantasy, drama, and all that fairly well. It was so good. I just thought whenever when she's finally at talking to documentary people, and one of them had actually worked with her, and the guy who she had been trying to find forever, he ended up passing away because he had been tortured by soldiers, but the filmmaker didn't tell her. Oh, she kept on going, and it was so good. I don't know, I thought it was so good. I'm getting teary. I'm starting to get a bit teary-eyed just thinking about it and all that. The way the film does both. It's almost like a biofilm, but it's not. But because it's trying to talk about, like, you know, an actress who had been, you know, doing so many films. Like, it even has a reference to Godzilla. So that's pretty cool. But I gotta say, this film was really fast. I do have to say, one of the moments where I just think, okay, this is a film worth talking about. In a way, like, I just thought, like, I was just looking at this, like, you know, I have a list that I'm told, like, hey, you have to have this video by this, watch this by this point, and all that. But as soon as, like, you know, I discovered it was from the same guy who did Perfect Blue, which was also great, and also Paprika, I just thought, did the guy who directed all these films, has he, you know, made knockout after knockout? And he has. Both, like, 3 films I've seen from him so far have been really well done. It just makes me think, like, say, okay, when I get to Tokyo Godfather, maybe I'll also end up, you know, getting broken for that one too. But I thought this one was really good.
生きてるか死んでるかもわからないじゃないか。
ジョコさん。
私行きます。必ず会いに行きます。
And even won a feature film award at the 80th Animation Akobo, and even won a lot of awards. It was even going to be nominated in the 2003 Academy Award for Best Animated Feature, but it didn't get to nominate. Dang you! But I thought this was really good. The animation was nice, the dramatic elements were nice, like the way it's trying to be like almost a biofilm, but also it was a dramatic film retelling of an actress's life in a way, like, you know, talking about the films and at the same time talking about, like, you know, her personal life and all that. It was really good, I thought. But that's just what I thought.